I actually got wrecked. God damn it. God damn it. Whoa! 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 Jesus. So much shit.
My contract goes.
Maybe. Oh, bullshit. Oh god. Oh, I was stuck in there. Nope. Bad.
Hey there, I'm TheRoschi, and I bet you're wondering how I got myself into this mess. Well, it all started when I met a girl by the name of Zhiqiong, right outside of the Chasm. And one thing led to another. It got a little crazy. This is my story.
Should Risley be a part of my hair? Katheryne! What you got for me?
Ah, traveler. Right on cue.
Hey, Katheryne! Got any new commissions for us today? Also, how come you look so happy to see us? What have you done?
She's hacked the system.
I went to the shrine to draw a fortune slip earlier. The shrine maiden told me that it is the season for an unexpected reunion.
Oh.
Katheryne? Drawing fortune slips at the shrine? Is it just Paimon, or is that the most unusual thing ever? Wait, no, that's not the unusual part. We're in Liyue. You went to Inazuma and back in a single day?
Even I have a private life, you know.
Thinking too much into this. You don't just give me a character in this game who says error and other things along the lines of that. And then the same character has the whole Nurse Joy, Officer Jenny effect where there are multiples of her siblings in areas. And you're telling me that she went from Liyue to Inazuma and back in a day? Theory. There are multiple Katherynes, but the consciousness of Katheryne is possibly one and the same. Either that or it's a hive mind of sorts. I think the Katheryne in Inazuma pulled a fortune slip, and this one, either linked or consciousness had swapped back and forth, is like, yeah, I got a fortune slip today. Does that sound crazy? Maybe it does, but yeah. And then she doesn't tell you? She's just like, even I have a private life? Doesn't want you to know? What does Katheryne know that we don't? Huh? Point is, Katheryne is not human.
Okay, so when you say unexpected reunion, you mean running into us, right?
Who can say? But the anticipation of knowing that an unexpected reunion is due is making me happy to see everyone I crossed paths with today.
Fair enough. Even though we see each other pretty much every day, whatever makes you happy.
An unexpected reunion. Perhaps.
Wait, are you saying? Oh, Paimon gets it. Well, let's just hope the Shrine Maiden was right.
Right, but it wasn't our fortune slip, so why would we think that we're involved? I know what they're getting at, but still.
Fingers crossed we find her.
Yeah?
I'm sorry. Did I say something I shouldn't have? You both seem a little down.
Don't worry about it, Katheryne. You're just malfunctioning and reading the script to us. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Oh, it's
I appreciate
nothing.
it, actually.
Anyway, back to business. Do you have a new commission you want to give to us?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I do. This one is from a miner. It seems to be related to investigating the chasm.
I don't work for kids.
Really? Does this mean the chasm's not sealed off anymore?
I will leave the requester to fill you in on all the relevant details. His name is Yuehui, and he should be at the chasm right now.
Yuehui.
All right then. Thanks, Katheryne. We'll head there right away. Hi there. You must be Yuehui, right? We've been sent by the Adventurers Guild.
Ah, great. Good to meet you. Yes, I was the one who posted that commission.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a second. You look kind of familiar. Are you a famous adventurer or something?
Let's focus on the task at hand.
Oh, alright then. I'll start by introducing myself. I'm Yuehui, a miner, and I received a mining permit for the Chasm just recently. I have a handful of other guys in my crew.
Seriously? They actually give permits out for the chasm?
Yes, the folks over at Yujing Terrace finally came to their senses and are now allowing a limited amount of ore mining near the surface. We were among the first to gain approval. But some things have happened recently that put all the miners on edge.
Really? What happened? We haven't heard anything.
So, it's hard to say exactly how big of an issue it is. Could be something, could be nothing. The main thing is that it's just very strange. While one of the miners was on a break, he suddenly noticed a few hilly trolls walking his way. They seemed like they were in a daze or something. They walked right by him without giving him a single glance. They just made a beeline for the depths of the chasm. After that, the miner started observing his surroundings more closely and noticed the same thing happening time and time again.
Are the hilly trolls just curious? Maybe they just want to take a peek inside.
Not likely. The strange part is that in all the time this miner's been watching the hilly trolls, he's never seen any of them come back out. It seems to be a one-way trip. Once the hilly trolls go in, they never emerge again. And it seems to be happening more and more frequently as of late. What are these hilly trolls up to? What happens to them after they go inside? Is there a disaster brewing? These are the kinds of thoughts going through the guys' heads now. Everyone's driving themselves crazy worrying about it.
Paimon's not surprised. Paimon feels spooked just hearing about it.
I don't dare imagine what's going on inside the chasm. Strange is definitely the right word.
Exactly. The deepest fear is the fear of the unknown, you know? So we have to get to the bottom of it before everyone can put their minds at rest.
Do we really want to take this commission? Thanks, Mr. Miner, sir. We need to consider it first.
We'll take it.
Hey! You can at least pretend to consider Paimon's opinion first.
No. When strange things like this happen, I'm inclined to think the Abyss Order is involved.
Oh, so that's where you're coming from. Well, okay then. Maybe we will find some clues about your twin.
That would be cool. Thanks for caring.
You'll really regret it if you don't go, huh?
Yeah.
So, what's your verdict? Will you take the commission? No pressure, but I gotta say, I'm not loving the prospect of my mining permit going to waste.
Yep, we'll take it. We're kinda curious ourselves now, too.
I'm curious. You wanted to back out.
Great. You're doing me an enormous service here. Now, let me give you the rough location that the hilly trolls keep heading to.
Okay. Surreptitious 7-star seal sundering. Talk to Muning to find out stuff. 10 crates of meat, 10 crates of vegetables, various amounts of firewood, and camping equipment to be given to the Millith outpost. 3 crates of various ores to be sent to the Huishan Hall warehouse in exchange for spare parts for tools in various amounts. Alright, sorry for making you wait. What do you need? Ah, it's you! Since when were we all that familiar with you? I mean, you are the heroes who saved Liyue. Your deeds are remembered by us all. Since you're here at the Chasm, you must be here on some important business, in which case, I'm sure you must have a permit from Lady Zhiqiong, right? We don't. Really? I mean, sorry to trouble you. Since you must be very familiar with Lady Ningguang, a permit from her might hold still more weight. Could I see it, please? Dude! We don't... No! It's not how it works right now. Well, we don't have that either.
Well, the Lord Chineshu is reclusive yet approachable, and also has great vision and the good of the people at heart. Surely he was the one who gave you permission to enter the chasm, then?
Fucking, we're wasting time!
Maybe? In that case, would you mind letting me see your papers?
Bro! We don't have papers! This was a commission! What don't you get?
Huh. I guess you don't have that either. Well, Miss Ganyu... Careful. Well, Miss Ganyu works at Eugene Terrace, supporting the Qixing directly, so I'm sure her opinion would be in lockstep with theirs. You at least have her permission, don't you?
Well, of course she would give me permission, but no, I didn't talk to her about this. She doesn't need to get involved, she's busy.
Actually, you know what? We could have just asked Ganyu to sign off on this.
I can go look for her right now. You know, yeah. Yeah, great idea. Yeah. Yeah. Who, the chasm? Is it really that time sensitive? What? Let's go. I mean, this isn't a bad idea. I like this idea. I approve of your idea. I'll get going. So, you've come at a bad time, which is why I should leave and go seek out Ganyu. I get it.
This is really not the season to be visiting the chasm. The Ministry of Civil Affairs is still working on eliminating a great safety hazard within, so this is still very much a danger zone. If you have been commissioned by some merchant to urge us to open the mine faster, then I suggest you read the report I submitted to Shenglu Hall carefully.
What's this person talking about exactly?
Could you tell me more about the chasm? Right, so about the chasm. If you don't intend to leave just yet, you're free to explore the area a bit. But please do keep your actions within the remit of Liyue's laws and statutes. I should mention that there is a place that I highly recommend you avoid. For example, the great mine in the center of the chasm has had a 7-star array cast over it, by which I mean exactly what I say. It is a seal placed over the area by the Qixing. Well, that's quite the clear explanation. As for the weak, focal point of the array, it lies in the bedrock keys surrounding the area. These were placed by the Qixing themselves. Connected in series, they have fixed the energy flowing through the array. The area around the bedrock keys has seen an abnormal amount of geo-elemental coalescences. It's almost as if the thing beneath yearns to finally emerge. Never mind me. I was just talking to myself. So yeah, that's how things are. Please do not, and I repeat, do not go near the 7-star array. And don't even think about going down there to explore. Ha! Well, you see, I was hired to do so. The bedrock keys are definitely not losing structural integrity, and the surrounding areas are most certainly not plagued by any strange geo-elemental convergences. So please, don't you think of doing anything at all. But... I know what you're going to ask. There are most certainly no precious treasures down there, nor are there any prehistoric fossils to be had. And banish any thoughts you have about giant ancient ruins. Yes, please do not bear any fruitless expectations towards this place.
I don't think I believe you when it comes to the ruins. I think it was confirmed that there's some kind of ruin stuff here.
The way you're saying all this is super suspicious. Not even mushrooms will grow down there. Nor are there wish-granting stones. There are definitely no sailors who grow strong just by eating mushrooms. Again, do not get your hopes up.
First of all, he's mentioning all the things that are there, and he's saying, don't even think about it. Second, this was in the Byakuyakoku collection. I think this was referenced. Oh, or maybe not. Hold on. Did they say an island? It might not be. Never mind. I'm not sure anymore. But it mentions something about sailors reaching an area and finding, like, a food there that they, like, craved. Something like that. I wonder if that's the same thing. Or if that's a reference that might happen later. Yeah, sure. There's no need to be so fierce. Got it then. Come on, Paimon, let's go. Yep, let's go. Wait, I haven't finished. I suggest that you go speak to Zhiqiong first. She is an adventurer hired by the ministry and was once a miner here. She knows the chasm's geography like the back of her hand. Also, let me write you a certification real quick. When she sees it, she'll know that you're trustworthy. That said, I must warn you that Zhiqiong is definitely not the sort of person who has trouble standing still. And definitely has no thoughts of undoing the array and having a look underground. Underground? Did I say under? I can't remember. My head's buzzing. So there's no way that she would ever put a team of idle adventurers together to brazenly enter hazardous areas. As such, you can forget about asking her to help you enter the chasm's mines. Huh? Got it. Did you really? As long as you understand, we're good. In which case, I won't take up any more of your time. So, I don't know if this guy is just like saying they don't have all this stuff and we can't do all this stuff because he actually feels that way and he's just being super obvious to like, I don't know, like he's just bad at keeping secrets, or is he trying to help us, you know, by giving us clues on what to do and how to proceed, even though he's technically not allowed to. You know what I mean? Kind of like a Winston and John Wick thing. He's just like, you know, it's like, I'm not calling you to tell you that a certain someone is getting on a certain helicopter by a certain dock or whatever he says. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's one of those? Or is this guy just really, really bad at what he does? Ah, it's you. Hello there. Mooney was the one who introduced me. This is his. Yes, forget that sheet of paper, of course. I already know who you are just fine. That Mooning. All he does is put on airs and writes papers. Everything's gotta follow this or that procedure and all that tripe. You know, stuff that makes you look important. I couldn't care less for that stuff. Thank you, someone with common sense. In any case, your name is already well known throughout the Adventurers Guild. Never mind any of your other contributions to Liyue. Well, this is me we're talking about. This is a weird thing to say. We know that we're famous. What the hell? Of course. Many new recruits at the guild have heard of your exploits on Dragonspine from Iris. That includes me, you know? Piercing the frigid blizzard to open a path, discovering an ancient, forgotten kingdom beneath the ice and frost, reaching the perilous summit, confronting the great change that came over that place with a mortal form. The things you've experienced, the obstacles you've overcome, the truths you've uncovered, they can be summed up in one word. Adventure! True adventure! Precisely. Wow, this is actually quite a shock to Paimon. Are we really that awesome? I don't know why we're talking like this right now. They've heard of us in Inazuma. A different nation. Across water. This is still technically part of Liyue, where we fought an ancient beast thing. Like, excuse me? Why are we at... We had the tournament with Beidou and Kazuha. And everyone there knew who we were. And they were from all over Liyue. And we bragged about how awesome we were. Why are we all of a sudden just like modest? Like, I mean, I'd prefer to be modest. But to suddenly act like we don't know? It's kind of weird. Especially in Liyue. If we were in like Sumeru or Fontaine, like, wow, they know about us all the way out here, I would understand. But this is freaking Liyue. What kind of writing is this? This is weird. Huh. And this isn't even mentioning the great battle you had with that sea monster on the Jade Chamber. Now, I wasn't there to witness it, mind you, but I haven't missed a single telling of that story. Huh. So there are stories about us, too. Shut up! What? Of course! They're very popular in the city, you know? If you ask me, I'd say that Tea Master Liu Su and Iron Tongue Tian are both good in their own way. But I just prefer Iron. Not too familiar with the storytelling tradition. Oh, don't worry, I get it. Iron Tongue Tian's style is definitely not for everyone. I do sometimes find that his choice of words and phrases features too much slang. But as far as Liu Su, he takes a while to get going, you know? Sometimes you're there for 2 hours before you start going, oh hey, this is pretty good. Some people like that style, but I find it uninteresting. And if you mean to say that this is just a story, it won't get stale, let me just say this. If this were food or drink we were talking about, it would surely go bad if we wrapped it up and covered it for half a day without opening it up. I think I said that I wasn't all that interested in storytelling. Oh, are you alright? Something wrong with your throat? No, it's probably just a case of too much information. Sorry. I got a bit too excited there and didn't really consider if you were interested in what I was saying. Still, since you're here, Roshi, are you here at the Qixing's behest? Did Mooning end up revealing some other information to you? You know, like... Don't touch the bedrock keys! There's nothing under the chasm! Zhiqiong won't help you! You know, stuff like that, repeating over and over. Yeah, he did do that. Huh. Well, he didn't scare us. Indeed, he wasn't doing that at all. Eh? So all the things he mentioned are true? Well, Mooning is, in the end, a specialist hired by the Ministry of Civil Affairs. Even if he wanted to ask for help, there's a lot that he's not allowed to reveal in public. Okay. So he can only warn us, and thus impart the means of getting into the chasm to you in a roundabout way. In essence, when he says, you shouldn't, he really means that you can. Okay, so he was pulling a Winston to Wick sort of situation. He was just, you know, suggesting, oh yeah, you shouldn't be doing that. But he never said don't. What a weird guy. No, I mean, now that I know that that was definitely the intention and not just some like weird way of making him super like anal about things, I think Mooning's kind of a G. In any case, you also mentioned that he wrote you a certification and told you to come find me. That note, which you now carry, means that you have the authorization to travel through the chasm without any obstruction. Of course, bearing any personal intervention by the Qixing. And the fact that he suggested that you find me means that I should tell you the way into the depths of the chasm. Eh? That Mooning. What a convoluted way of hinting. Well, for what it's worth, I apologize for all the covering up that we're doing, but trust me,
we have very good reason for doing so. While the thing that they dug up under the chasm is truly abnormal, our investigations cannot be done with too much pomp and ceremony, lest the people be alarmed. That is the Chasing standing order. As such, we can only function under the cover of a no-entry order, secretly gathering explorers and scholars to enter the chasm and conduct investigations. This is all to, if necessary and were possible, stave off the crisis that festers beneath the earth. So all the people at the encampment were... That's right. They were all brought on us support staff. They're all pretty reliable. Well, mostly. That you came here is also no coincidence. More than one big shot in the Chasing has already recommended that we enlist your aid. And honestly, we have little reason not to comply. Did Ganyu say anything about me? I'm just saying. She's usually kind of like a messenger sometimes, you know? I imagine that she might have showed up and be like, "Oh, that traveler. Great guy." You know, I'm just wondering. In any case, it is also said that your aid is not necessarily difficult to enlist. Doesn't that mean that we were tricked? Well, Paimon, time to leave. Oh, is that how it is? See you then. Oh my god. We wouldn't do this. This is weird. We regardless of how they got us here, we would want to go in, right? Unless if the trick was about the whole sister thing. But... Are we at least going to ask them what they're offering? Please wait. I was just passing on my superior's message. Those were her words, not mine. Just, let me take those words back, alright? Humph. Come now, this is the Chasing we're talking about. They won't shortchange you for your aid. It's not as if I'm short on Mora or anything. I don't exactly need help putting up missing person posters this time. Ooh. This is a little... I don't know how I feel about this response. I mean, kind of get it, but it's a little... Then why don't you ask for something else this time? Well, if we could mitigate the safety hazards in the chasm, any underground treasures or valuables will be given to the one who discovers them. This is a special privilege given by the Chasing. Just to the two of you. Really? No tricks now! Well, in that case... And Paimon's treasure time begins once again. Well, you see, the chasm is such a big place. Just imagine how much treasure there's going to be for our taking. Alright, alright. Can we safely say that you've accepted this commission then? Alright, we'll do it for the treasure. Alright, I'll do it for you, Paimon. I don't know if I misunderstood something, but I don't really like this dialogue. It's kind of weird. Do it for the treasure. Woohoo! New treasure! Alright, here's to a new adventure then. Again, let me apologize for wasting your time on all of these other things. Let's get down to business, shall we? If we wish to enter the chasm, we first need to find the Adjuvant made from a material known as lumenstone. Only with it can we move in the dark down there. Only with those visions can use this Adjuvant. But considering that you can use elemental energies without a vision, it's my guess that you should have no problem making use of the Adjuvant. So where do we find this thing? It's in a warehouse to the south. The warehouse is well guarded, so it should be pretty secure. Just come back once you've got a hold of the catalyst. I might have missed something that was said before. And I'll correct myself if I was wrong. So take this with a grain of salt. But did we... Are the Traveler and Paimon butthurt because the stuff that Katheryne told us is a lie?
because it was a setup for the Qixing to get us to do something. Like, they kind of pulled at our emotions to come here. You know what I mean? And is that why we're mad? Because we're just like, didn't like being tricked to come here to help them. And now this feels like bullshit because they did that to us. That, if we're angry because of that, that's reasonable. But if it's just because, like, oh, by the way, while you're here, you're helping the Qixing, and we're just mad because we just want to do something for ourselves or something. Like, I don't know, like that's weird. I know that the Traveler is kind of, I don't blame him for wanting to not get involved in other stuff. That's a very common thing these days. But he does end up getting involved regardless, just because the game needs him to. But I mean, I feel like he'd still want to investigate the area if he was thinking that there was abyss activity here. So he'd go along with it. And less of him saying like, no, we're leaving, was his play on getting more out of it. It just feels a little weird. So I feel like I'm misunderstanding something. I blinked and missed it, whatever it was. But yeah, let's continue. I'm gonna let it go for now because I'm not sure. Okay. Should be the thing that she was talking about. It's called the Lumen Stone. You know how it is. So we got the Lumen Stone, and progress will be made. We're back, you big liar. Yeah, me? What happened? No one was guarding the warehouse at all. There were even treasure hoarders over there. And even they were wondering why no one was guarding this place. Huh? That shouldn't be the case. When I was guarding the place, the treasure hoarders wouldn't even dare come near it. Wait a moment. Who did you say was guarding the warehouse again? Me. Well, are you guarding it right now? Oh, come on now. Which adventurer in their right mind would let themselves get tied down with such a boring task, am I right? Alright, that does piss me off. Right. Okay. Well, putting your dereliction of duty to one side for the time being, let's talk about how we'll undo the array instead, shall we? Right. I'm surrounded by idiots! Honestly, I'm not too sure how the bedrock keys work, but you could start from looking at those cage-shaped geoelemental formations over there. What is that? These strange formations have been puzzling the Ministry of Civil Affairs for some time now. They seem to have grown up from the bedrock of the chasm over the last 2 years, and their properties are very similar to those of the thing underground. We say this because they can undergo some kind of disintegration when under the influence of the anomalies. Later, Huishan Hall's investigations revealed that they have been absorbing geoelemental energy from the surroundings, slowly eroding the structure of the bedrock keys. It is most ominous phenomenon, almost like something is consciously trying to break this sealing array. We have to clear them out twice every month, but they will always grow back quickly, and they have only grown back quicker over time. Perhaps that thing below is growing restless, and that is why the Qixing has sent us to investigate. Whoa. Alright. You can try hitting these formations, and using the shards they release to affect bedrock key shit. Okay, that's what I just did, right? Oh. Oh, nice! That's cool. Well, as for now, we should remove the bedrock key. Okay, we could try hitting these formations and using the shards. Okay, yeah, I did that. I like that. It's cool how that works. Huh. You undid the bindings on the bedrock key so easily. Guess we were right to put our faith in you two. I'm quite sure we just damaged public property. Won't the Chising investigate this matter? Mooning has already sent a damage report ahead of us, so technically the bedrock keys were damaged before we arrived, not after. Kind of clutch. Well, that leaves 4 more that we need to handle. Unless if they're on their way to check it out and they catch us in the act damaging them now. Then we're not. Then we're screwed. And everyone here at this operation is freaking done for. Anyway. Yes, I've drawn a basic diagram that shows where 3 of the 4 are. I hope it'll be of use to you. Alright. Nice little picture. I like that the most. As for the last one, honestly, I'm not very sure where that is anymore. After the miners were dismissed, there was a seepage incident in the mine, causing the cylinder to be submerged under the waters. Oh. In any case, just settle the 3 other sites. We'll meet up after that and think about what to do next. Not coming along with us? They never do. Not this time. I was originally assigned to guard the warehouse, but thanks to my slip-up, I nearly let the treasure hoarders in there. Honestly, I'm already in your debt for not reporting my error. Things could get bad if Mooning catches me and puts me in the trail of some errands again. So I'll just stand guard as I should. For now. There we go. Nice. Alright, that's another one. Wait. Am I missing something? Oh! Oh! I like that. That's cool. I didn't notice that's what was happening before. It's not really... Okay. I have to lower it first somewhere up here, and then that one, and then this one. I get it. Now I'm paying attention. There we go. Yes. Yes, it's working. There we go. Any others? Oh, there's one over there now. Is that it? That's it. That was cool. I like this. Hey guys, do you have any notes I can read? I like reading stuff. Oh, hello.
Cryo incarnate. All hail.
La 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 da 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 da. Stop! Please stop! Let's explain, for the love of God. Aren't you guys just a bunch of treasure hoarders? Just turn yourselves in. There's nothing to explain around here. The Millith Squad Leader Yambo of the Chasm District. Ooh! At your service. It's an honor to meet you, Roshi. Did I just kill half your men? I am... Yeah. Sorry if not doing that quest is disappointing to anyone. I think it was funny how it started. And maybe I'll do it some other time. Or I'll continue it later, depending. But it's just... I just don't have interest if it's not going to help me with the current thing that I'm doing now. Nothing personal, that's just how it is. Oh! I don't have a thing. Oh, what? Oh, there we go. I was gonna say, did that not work? I wasn't looking in the right direction when I hit it, I guess. What's-huh? Nice, I like it. And another one down. We're back! The 3 bedrock keys have all been destroyed. Shh! What's up all of a sudden? What happened?
Don't start. It's nothing much. Just the earth shaking. That's all. Perhaps the mountain rocks are being destabilized by loosening of the seal. Do you feel it?
Not at all. You fly, so of course you don't. Huh, that's a good point. Yeah. I guess it's just a miner's instinct. If you grew up in a mine since you were young, you'd know a thing or two about the language of the stones.
Wait! Watch out!
Whoa, the ground really is shaking. Paimon's having trouble standing straight. Paimon, you don't stand at all. The shaking stopped? Phew. Looks like it's over for now. Thankfully, we were above ground. If we were in the mines when this earthquake happened. Hopefully, Muning and the others don't blame this on us. Oh, they will. But now, the ceiling's array power has been greatly decreased. We just need to deal with the last bedrock key. Let's go! Let's go! Yahoo! Alright, where are we going? I'm glad there isn't really a time limit once you get the things in there. The lights, whatever you want to call it. There's names to all this stuff. Hey! Look at us causing property damage and making progress at the same time. Very impressive. That should be the last one. With this, the race sealing the chasm has dissipated. And we can explore the area underground. That said, we should probably go and pay Mooning a visit first. Not that he's going to do anything other than scold us, though. Oh, nice. They're just going to warp us back to camp. I love that. Thank you, game. See, sometimes you do things like that where I'm like, yeah. See? What'd I say? You weren't guarding the warehouse as you should have at all. You're really done it this time, Zhiqiong. How are we going to resolve this matter, huh? Are you going to take responsibility for undoing the array of your own accord? Can you? And you're here. How are you going to explain destroying the bedrock keys? For fuck's sake, man! From an aesthetic point of view, this place looks better without them. If you really wanted to stop me, you'd have chased me off some time ago. Alright. You're taking responsibility for this. As for the rest, we'll wait for the Chising to make their judgment first. Don't you worry. Mooning only gets mad at people who don't care. Otherwise, he's just a worrywart. Not a bad person. Yeah, I get that. Well, let's leave his stubborn temper aside first. Once you're ready, I'll round everyone up to follow you down into the mines. Our purpose this time is to reach the deepest level of the chasm, map it, and, investigate the source of anomalies. Ah, yes, I almost forgot. Welcome to the Chasm Exploration Team. If you'll allow me a bit of your time, let me introduce you to the team. This is Katheryne, a scholar specifically called in from Sumeru. His specialties and ores and biology. He specializes. Wait. His specialities. His specialities are ores and biology. Sorry. Can't read. But you knew that. He's the exploration team's leading man. Well, in scientific and financial matters at least. This is Jinwoo, who's in charge of safety. The repair and maintenance of any facilities we use in our security is ensured by her. And this is Taliesin. I'm going to say Taliesin. He's a bard from Mondstadt, and goodness knows why he insisted on coming down here with us. For lore and storytelling stuff. Also, perhaps you'll discover new allies once you get down into the mines, eh? Haha, who knows? And last but not least, you have me, the super hands-on surveyor. My job is to help scout the way forward and draw maps, which I'll share with you all, of course. Well, please head over to the crane by the mines once you're ready. Originally, it was meant to transport goods, but it can also bring a few people up and down the mines. No problem. That said, since you have your wind glider, I suppose that you'd be fine even without the crane, eh? Yeah, but that doesn't help the rest of you unless you have wind gliders. When the seal is broken! Oh, can I make it? I can. Perfect. Alright, let's begin our descent into the chasm. Phew, this air sure is familiar. It's been a long time since I came down to these mines. Don't get careless, Zhiqiong. I, for one, smell something unfamiliar. I mean, we couldn't jump straight down. Maybe we're just distracted by the swaying of the crane. You spend too much time above ground. Paimon didn't smell anything at all. Do all you miners have such keen noses? You would think they wouldn't. Being underground and... Actually, no. I don't know. I'm full of crap. Haha. A lack of a good nose could forfeit you your life down here. That said, we should still be fine. The finches are still quite lively. Look, the lumen spar. Look, the lumen spar has grown all the way down here too. That wasn't the case the last time we came down here. Wow, that really did happen. Let's go have a look. You know, it feels like someone just stole Paimon's thunder. To think that lumen spar would appear so close to the surface. I was always of the opinion that these things could not appear in more structurally vulnerable locations. There are fragments of that thing underground, traveling up the veins of the rock before finally arriving here. Hey, stop spouting nonsense. They were originally rocks from the local area, which is why they became like this. They just underwent some kind of transformation process and formed crystals, that's all. Sure. The analysis that the Chasm commissioned us to conduct reveal that they are, by and large, made of ore from the local area. They've just been affected by some outside force, thus creating these strange crystals. Huh, look over there. That crystal looks just like the Adjuvant you have with you, Roshi. Why don't you take the Lumen Stone Adjuvant and have a look? Alright. That's right. The Adjuvant is made of the same material as these crystals. These formations will thus naturally react to one another on account of that similarity. Wow, that's pretty amazing. Hey, is that all you have to say? I'm not the rock researcher, Paimon. Is that all you have to say? Idiot. Don't fight, you two. We're not fighting. Yeah, we're not. What I mean to say is that it doesn't matter whether you're fighting or not. Zhiqiong and I need to set up temporary camp up ahead, so don't run off while we're doing that. I have a main quest to do. Does that matter? Can I come back when I'm done with that? I mean, I think I can. It gave me the option to continue the main quest. Anyway, we'll see where this goes. The crystals we discovered will be very useful for our subsequent exploration. If you find anything after this, please make sure to contact me. My skills haven't rusted away just yet, so I can help you process some of the raw ore. I believe that it'll prove quite useful to you in your adventures. And also, don't fight, all right? Stop telling me not to fight. Got it, got it. Understood. That's a good pair of kiddos. I'll get you some candy later. What is what? Anyway, if you find anything strange nearby, please report it in a timely fashion. Are you just being condescending? Like, what's your deal, Jinwoo? Actually, do you remember that Jinwoo said the last time about Uncle Hei? Do you remember what Jinwoo said the last time? You're looking at Jinwoo, talking about Jinwoo? What is happening here? I haven't forgotten. And since you're here, Roshi, could you help me out once again? Uncle He is our senior here in the mines. Several years ago, he was one of those who went missing when the Chasm miners were dispersed. He's hard of hearing and may not have heard the alerts. The pensions from the Huishan Hall and the Shanglu Hall are quite generous, and his family has already long arranged for his funeral. But although I'm not much of a believer in the supernatural, I can't help but feel that he's still alive down here somewhere. And you said it's been years? Why do I feel like I'm having like a massive, I can't even speak right. Am I having an aneurysm? I was just gonna say like a hard time understanding things, but maybe it's because I'm just having an aneurysm, because they're like, I thought people went missing like relatively recent, which is why we're investigating it. People went missing in the past, before as well. They just said years ago. And Zhiqiong, whatever her name is referring to Jinwoo, another Jinwoo. Are we talking about someone with the same name? Like, what is happening? So, my apologies for being so confused about this, but I'm like, it's written very strangely, or I'm just losing my mind. He really was an old hand. Whether it be avoiding disasters in the mine, how to escape, how to wait for rescue, he knew it all. Taught me a lot of it too. That's why I believe that he must be alive in here somewhere, even now. I won't give up searching for him. I'll point you to a few places where he was sighted before we dispersed. Who knows, you might still be able to find some clues there. As for me, I'll be exploring the deeper parts of the mining caverns. Oh yes, don't forget your candy now. Stay safe. I'll be fine. It's not like I'm an amateur or anything. Don't worry about me. Luminstone Adjuvant. When you have the Luminstone Adjuvant equipped, it will provide illumination. If it contains energy, perhaps the stone relies on a unique key-line environment. However, and as such, only works within the underground mines of the chasm. Certain special devices and creatures, such as lumen lamps and Luckalite flies, can be used to replenish the Luminstone Adjuvant energies. Perhaps someone in the exploration team can strengthen the power of the Luminstone Adjuvant. Go to the exploration team's camp. That was the wrong button. Down this way? Oh boy. It's so dark here. Probably can hear strange noises. Oh no. And the encampment is here? Here we are. Strange. Where'd Zhiqiong run off to? Hey, Zhiqiong! Zhiqiong! I'll wager she's gone running off to some other corner of this place to draw her maps again. What's up? She drew this just after you left. She's probably gone deeper in to explore. Please tell her for me that she should quit leaving everyone else behind to go running off by herself. If anything bad happens, we're all gonna get dragged down with her. Jinwoo's fist will know no mercy, I tell you. Do you refer to yourself in third person sometimes? Is that what this is? Oh, I don't know if I like that. That sounds scary. Pretty scary indeed. I don't need another Paimon to be... Oh god. Alright then. Less idle talk, more action. You can either help me set up here, or you can go scout ahead. Sorry if I'm not the most courteous character. I just want the things I do to be of use to everyone. Ah yes, by the way, if you see some raw lumenstone ore along the way, bring some to me. I will find some way to turn them into more effective adjuvants. As far as my experience can tell me, these things will be very useful down in the mines. Okay. Sure. Enhanced lumenstone adjuvant. Collect lumenspar and lumenstone ore to make the thing go better. I need 8 of them? Oh boy. I love that. Zhiqiong, is that you? It looks like it might be. I'm glad you're not behind a invisible wall, so to speak. Ah, it's you, Roshi. You're here. Jinwoo has some words for you. It's that whole spiel about safety again, isn't it? I'm sick of hearing it already. I grew up in the mines too. What would I know about the hazards down here, huh? As for any unknown dangers, our seniors always used to use their experience to judge whether things were dangerous or not. And in the end, they'd use the results to rationalize their experiences instead. I've had up to here with their arrogance. I'm sure you feel similarly as a senior adventurer, don't you? If Iris was able to scare you off climbing Dragonspine just by giving you the standard safety talk, you would have missed out on so much adventure. Alright, stop trying to persuade me. I don't want to argue with you over something this dumb. Can we just, change the topic? Yeah, let's ignore problems. I mean, look over here. I'm currently studying the terrain over here. All the better to draw our maps. It's just that I found that the way ahead is blocked by some strange stuff. Yeah, here we go. If you could take some samples or a picture of it, I'm sure that both the Ministry of Civil Affairs and Adventurers Guild would be quite pleased. I would have done it, but I dropped my camera while descending into the mines, so I can only rely on you now. Also, there are a few other spots. Yep, here and here. I found the tracks of treasure hoarders in these areas. Sorry, which place is where now? Paimon didn't understand you at all. You just drew a bunch of X's and lines. Sorry, it's just a force of habit. I always forget that not everyone is born with a natural instinct for cartography. Okay. But it's alright, I will follow you and show the way ahead. We can approach any of these few locations first, so pick whichever you like. Be careful while we're on the move. Thanks for your concern. I'll keep that in mind. Ooh, treasure hoarder letter. We made the acquaintance of a few new companions down there, and they're requesting a few boxes of things to eat and drink. Now, we can't leave any new companions to starve just like that, especially when they've got the more to fork up in exchange. So, could someone get them what they need quickly? Also, this should give the new guy called Clitopho. Wait. Also, this should give that new guy called Clitopho, the fake medicine man, something to do. I'm pretty sure the mine warehouses store some food and drink. Ah, and that's why you went up there. Okay. We've already sent one batch of people. What's with the lack of reply, huh? Oh, that's because they're dead. It's because I killed them where they were standing. They're really super dead right now. Like, annihilated. Like, dead. Anyway. Okay, what is your deal? Do you lead me anywhere cool? Oh.
Looks like we can't explore any further. Is there any way to open up this tunnel?
I mean, I don't think I'll be able to do it. But let me try. Yeah. Nope. Alright. Let's go back to the top, shall we? Okay. People of the
Where have
valley.
you been hiding?
Shriveled seed. Shriveled seed. Quest item. A seemingly withered object that seems to, by normal judgment, be a seed. However, it still has a surprising amount of life in it yet. Best not to eat it for now. Is there a switch on the wall or something? Oh, Chasm blasting team notice. Please take note. The chasm has been closed indefinitely. All blasting tools have been sealed within this storehouse. If you do not procure both the 2 necessary keys simultaneously, this gate will not open. The fuses and cannonballs have been placed separately to prevent any accidents from occurring. It's actually not a bad idea. Can I open it? I don't have the keys. Fine. Fine. I didn't want them anyway. I do want them because that's how we get through the other thing. Most likely. I can't imagine it not working that way. Alright. Ooh.
Fry!
Alright, so there's someone captured over here. We'll go save them.
Jab.
No touching.
Frost of Fury!
Ow!
Replace my hammer.
Phew! Thank you for saving my life. Oh, yeah. Wait a moment. I remember you. You're that Clitopho guy from back at the mine. Oh, what? No, that wasn't. I don't sell any fake medicines. I'm Clitopho. Yes, but not the one that's into pharmaceuticals. No, sir. Huh. So the medicines you sold were fake? With the fight music talking to this guy? It's like an interrogation. What? No, impossible. The medicines I sell are 100% the real deal. I mean, you saw the miners. They drank it, and they felt great. And didn't you say you were the non-pharmaceutical Clitopho? Right. That was after my life selling medicines ended. And it all ended when that Clitopho sold fakes under a false identity. He sold fake medicines under a false name and ruined my reputation. That's right. That's why I swore off selling medicines forever. And just as I was changing tracks maybe, I was captured by that band of treasure hoarders. But yes, that charlatan is truly despicable. Yep, he's a real piece of work to want to trick those in the same business as him like that. And so, what was the false name of this Clitopho again? Clitopho! No, wait! Clitopho isn't a fake name. It's a real one. Doesn't that make Clitopho a fake name? No, wait, yes. Yes! He took my name falsely. Oh, so Clitopho is now a false name. We're clear now, right? Oh, so Clitopho became a real name. What a shame. What a shame?
You nearly confessed without us having to try too hard. Let's take him back up. The Millith have a lot of questions for him, most likely. Or we could deal with him right here and now.
What? Hey, this isn't the time for such jokes. Paimon thinks it's pretty funny. Well, you're not laughing. And no, this isn't funny at all.
You're right, actually, because we're about to get serious.
Well, wait a moment. This isn't the time for an interrogation.
I don't know about you, but carrying a treasure hoarder you scared half to death around doesn't appeal to me one bit. Either way, let's take him back to the camp first. No! Well, yeah, it's fine, but no!
Hey, take me along, would you? I'll be very useful to you. I mean, as you can see, I've been kicked out of the treasure hoarders. So now I'm an upstanding citizen again, you know?
Oh, so that's what counts for upstanding citizen to you, huh? And what are your skills again?
I can make explosives?
Not fake medicine.
Whoa, that just skipped by itself.
Are your explosives aren't fake either?
No, they're real this time.
I'm not at liberty to include you on the team. As for how we should deal with you, Jinwoo would be a better judge of that. But I guess she'll just hand you over to the Millith. But we'll keep an eye on you. All treasure hoarders are not to be trusted, let alone someone who sells fake medicine.
Oh, come on, I don't do that anymore. It's been a whole 5 minutes. Oh, we know. We know.
Let's go, shall we? The alchemist stake.
Okay.
Transfiguration! By ordinance divine!
Ow, 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 ow. Trying to switch.
With the wind! To ashes! My will embodied!
There we go. Ooh. Okay, the locking mechanism hasn't rusted away yet. In fact, it looks like it's been lubricated. Looks like someone maintained it, even after the mine was sealed. The breach also looks whole. It's just that the safety is currently locked down. What is he talking about? The tunnels ahead were sealed using large rocks when the miners were dispersed. Looks like that's where we're going to need to use this cannon again. But without any shot, cannons, no matter how large, are useless. As such, we need to find ourselves some. Don't say it like I didn't know that, Mr. Know-It-All. There's a storeroom nearby that should contain the cannon shot. With any luck, not all of it was moved away when the miners were dismissed. Let's head that way then. Let's go! There's a lot of back and forth between the world quests and the main quest here. It's like, oh, get inside the chasm. You gotta help all these other people out first. Alright, now you did that. Now you're in the chasm. Continue helping these other people. Oh, but you could explore the chasm. Then you get further in. It's like, it's blocked off. But maybe if you help the other people, you get further in the chasm. And it's just a constant back and forth. And I'm trying to stay on one track as much as possible. But now it even feels like the world quests are going in between each other. And it's fine, but it's making it kind of confusing. Because I'm over here like, oh, I want to keep track of one thing at a time. And then when it's done, I mark it off the list kind of in my brain. But now it feels like we need to do the main quest. We need to help Zhiqiong go to those 2 spots. But those 2 spots are beyond a certain checkpoint. And to get through that checkpoint, we need to do this other quest. But we're still with Zhiqiong. Meanwhile, there's this side thing of collect these crystals to boost up the side power that you're given, like for a mechanic in the chasm. So you need to run around and get those. So I feel like I'm off track doing that. And it's just a lot of like, I'm not sure which one is priority and I'm doing my best. So I'm sorry if it's kind of feels crazy or lame that I'm running around as much as I am. I know I can change the track of which quest is what, but it's just, it feels a little weird for me that you kind of have to keep doing that. I mean, in previous quests, the game has no problem with swapping your quest when it shouldn't be swapped. And now, it's not doing it at all. It's like they picked the wrong times for that just to suddenly happen. That weird glitch that's like, I don't know. It's weird. It's like, now I kind of wish that they would just straight up... Oh, I almost crushed myself. Anyway, that's pretty much what I'm saying. I'll just be repeating myself otherwise. It's gotta be below me. Yes, it is. Okay. They want us to go to this gate. To be like, it's locked. Even though I know it's locked. This is the place. Ugh. Oh, wait. Yeah, cough? The gate's locked. Looks like we'll need to use 2 keys at once to open the door. Oh, come on. Why are you Liyue people so conscientious about the silliest things? Oh, cut the useless chatter. See that notice pasted next to the gate? If nothing else, that tells us that our cannonballs can be found within. Well, that's one thing, but now... Oh, but how do we now... Wow. But how do we know if the fuses have been well preserved or not? I wouldn't get our hopes up just yet. Oh, great. We have an optimist over here. Cut it with the quitter talk, would you? Seriously, what am I doing listening to a treasure hoarder doubt us left and right? Clitopho does have a point here, actually. Either way, we need to get this gate open first. Exactly! Don't you two fight, alright? There's a lot of other people telling each other not to fight. I don't get it. Like, is there some, like, undertone, like, people just get angry in the chasm, or is something else happening? What the heck? Anyway. Alright, let's continue. Maybe Jinwoo knows how to open this gate. We need keys. What? We'll be pretty busy after it opens, too. We'll have to activate its signaling device to get the breach open. Jinwoo said that there should be an observation point for the demolitions team that overlooks the cannon, and that we'll be able to adjust the signal from there, which will let us unlock the cannon from a safe distance. We need the keys. Why are we changing the topic to how to operate the cannon when we're not there yet? We need the keys to get the cannonballs. I feel like they're all over the place. I don't think they do it here. Ooh. But it'd be cool if they introduced an area, say, like this, and you have these lights, or these little things that you have to, like, you know, activate. And you could choose whether or not you're going to do that. Right? Like, let's say you could go through the whole area without activating a single thing.
Another test subject. That tingle with the wind!
But let's say there's a boss at the end of the area. And that boss is like super hard if you don't turn on all the lights. So it's like the more lights you spend the time to turn on, the less difficult that boss will be at the end. So it's an optional thing. You can either speed run the area and get through it relatively quickly, or go through this whole sequence just to make your life a little easier later. It's like a trade-off thing. Just a thought. I'm not saying that that's what's happening, but that'd be cool. I feel like there's stuff kind of like that in like Souls games sometimes.
What about...
Oh, come on. Really? Get up there. Hi, guys.
Another test subject.
Hi. Really? It won't let me... That's bullshit. That's bullshit. It wouldn't let me climb that. You and your fucking invisible walls, you miserable piece of shit. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my god. Okay, I went through. It was just very precise. For a second there, I was gonna lose my mind. I mean, I understand not everything can be that super consistent. But there's times when... Fucking... I'm gonna lose it. Ether. Climb the thing. You're right up against it. Climb it. Thank you. Good. There's been times where I've been able to jump over the lip of something. Meanwhile, there'll be the tiniest little edge, and sometimes you can't hop over that because they're just like, nah, we just built it so you could, even though it looks like you can because you've done it before. It's a little inconsistent. Now they switched the quest on you. Like, you went to where they told you to go, and then they swapped the quest on you. Like, okay. It's just so inconsistent. But I was right, you just keep going and they're gonna give it to you. Take a few pictures if you would. Alright. Oh! Can you go away so I can take a photo? Thank you. Oh, I can't. Can you... Can we do it now? Okay. Okay. Look at that. Looks pretty spooky. Okay. I know I keep complaining about it. It's not that bad because it keeps going back and forth, and maybe that's a good way. But just make it one quest. Just make it all one quest. Just be like, explore the chasm. And it's just like, follow Zhiqiong, whatever her name is, as you just wander around the chasm. Just make it one quest. Don't make it 3, turned into 2, turned into 1, turned into the thing that you're going to need to do in order to continue the main story quest, the Archon quest. Like, just make it all one world quest where it's just like, just go from here to here to here to here. And if it's really long, that's fine. I've done the Sakura cleansing ritual, you know? I get it. If it's going to be a 6-hour world quest, then so be it. Don't split it into 3 world quests that might as well just be one world quest. It's kind of crazy. Looks like that dark thingamajig that we saw earlier. Eh? Have you seen this before? That's right. And Jinwoo told us to warn you to be careful too. And did you listen? No. I mean, but she's not hurt yet, Paimon. I mean, I get it. Oh. Gotta deal with this.
To ashes! Take your true form! Access denied.
Oh. There we go. Okay. 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 Alright. Alright. Oh, cutscene. Was that? Who was that? Did you see that? No, I didn't. Okay. Was that Yelan? Hello, Yelan. I know I haven't met you, even though I met you, but I haven't met you. Can we meet?
That all sounds perfect.
Oh. Look at that. That's some stuff. They set a campfire behind? Did I walk past that? Right here. Investigate. I can cook. What was that? I kind of want to fight this thing. I'm gonna do it. Let's do this thing. Ruin Serpent. Oh no!
Do your master's bidding!
Look at you, Boozle! Scratch that!
on the agenda.
Ow, ow, I ran right into that. Like a dummy. Where'd you go, where'd you go, where'd you go? Oh. Ouch!
No touching.
Uh-oh, uh-oh.
Shake and stir.
That looks pretty bad.
Born of ice and frost. Transfiguration.
Oops, not my one.
Shake and stir.
Just put that on. Oh, boy!
For Rex Lapis. Access denied.
Oh, man. You're gonna die, bitch. Gotcha. Eat shit. Alright, cool. Let me get out of here before it spawns again and scares the living daylights out of me. This is all thanks to you. Please, take this. Thanks. Oh, come on. There's no need to be so polite. I mean, Kediv's the one forking out the Mora. Oh, wait. Shh. Best be quiet. Lest that stingy scholar from Sumeru hears us. Is that him? I think it is. Shall we go look for Jinwoo? We can probably probe her experienced mind concerning some of the questions we had on the way. You know something? Jinwoo doesn't like talking about this, but just like how you're famous for your exploits on Dragonspine, she was also quite the famous figure down at the mines. Why you keep coughing? I heard that she helped to guide the mill at search parties, and that they saved a lot of people together. Still, those things are in the past now. I shan't mention them too much, lest she gets mad again. Are you getting sick from being around the goop? Were you eating mushrooms? They're supposed to make you feel good, apparently. I don't like them, but the ones here are supposed to be a good thing. I don't know. Alright, I won't keep you any longer. Wow, okay, great! Good! Fantastic! Can you upgrade the thing? No? Okay. We'll continue this. Ah, you're back. Clitopho. What are you doing here? Well... You know this guy, Jinwoo? Yes. He used to sell fake medicines above ground. He'd go around advertising this real man's meds nonsense, only for the workers to buy it and find that it was just Valberry jam. That sounds delicious. Well, not that it was harmful, and it was cheap and pretty tasty. It was chilled and ice, too. So it was, all things considered, a way better deal than drinks purchased from a long way off in the city. Why wouldn't this guy just sell his own jam then? Why'd it have to be medicine? Was medicine just in more demand, I guess? But he could have easily just gone into Liyue and, like, made a jam stand, or just probably all sorts of, like, rules around that. So, you've fallen in with the treasure hoarders in the meantime, have you? You could say that, kind of. How'd you know that he... You've got a lot to learn, kiddo. I didn't spend 20-odd years of my life down in these mines for nothing, you know. How old are you? You don't look over 20. You can wash the soot off your face, but you can't change the color your hands are dyed. I think pumice works real good with that. Alright then, tell me. What can you do? We don't feed idlers around here. He claims that he can make explosive. Well now, guess that alchemy you learned has finally been put to some use, Well, we do need a demolitions team at the moment. Wait, didn't we get in touch with a demolitions expert from Mondstadt? Why do we need to count on him? Oh, are we talking about Klee? Oh, you mean her? So, Mooning received an apology letter just this morning, saying that the kid had blown the stove right off the restaurant called Good Hunter, and got grounded as a result. Wow. Wow, that's funny. Even her guardian, I guess? This guy called the cavalry captain, I think. Either way, he got grounded too. He was supposed to come with her. Ha ha! Kaya. You'd probably let the treasure hoarders here get away with their shit. Depending on who's running it. I'm not sure what this is. Maybe it's some kind of code for people in Mondstadt. Either way, she's not coming. Who might that be? Really, Paimon? Should we call this fortune or misfortune? So even you think so, huh, Roshi? Well, I guess it's your lucky day, Clitopho. Come on, Zhiqiong. Clitopho here's from Mondstadt, so he's not too far off the mark from what we were looking for. He'll serve. Thank you, Jinwoo. Thanks so much. So I guess I count as a member of the team now? Once you've proven your worth. Well, I've got no faith in this fellow. The demolitions team is a key appointment. Oh, I thought you said component for a second. I was like, what? I guess that would work too. Anyway, lives will be at stake. And we're giving this to a treasure hoarder? Oh, quit your yammering, you. I've known this kid way longer than you have. He's not a bad person. Never had the courage to, anyway. Just give him some time. So, other than meeting some new friends, were you here for anything else? Well, the path to the lower levels have been sealed off by stone, so we're going to use the Mountinator to clear that path. Just call it a cannon, right? The Mountinator? What are you laughing about? The Mountinator, they called it. Stop kidding! Hey, come on! Sorry, I mean, call me old-fashioned, but in the engineering department, we all called this the Safe Blasting Mechanism 2156. That Mountinator's starting to sound better. But I suppose Mountinator works too. It's a cute nickname, no doubt. If you want to use that cannon, it's a shame I wasn't part of the demolition crew. I need to take care of the camp over here. Still, I think that you should be able to find a manual nearby. Right, I also believe that the keys to the facility should also have been hidden separately in 2 different water filtration devices. Let me mark them on the map for you. Wait, what? Isn't that the same as hiding your house keys under the doormat? What kind of security measure is that? Well, you say that, but the chasm was never a place that ordinary people could access, even if people with other intentions entered. It's not entirely likely that they would immediately think to find the 2 keys in such obvious places. Am I right, my treasure hoarder friend? Urge wasn't able to find that the storehouse keys, that's for sure. What? That idiot doesn't count. But anyway, I need to continue working on these maps. So I leave Clitopho to you guys. You're not worried about him? Or humph, rather. I'll keep a close watch on him. Who knows if he's got some poisonous plan against us. Even if Jinwoo trusts him, I won't let my guard down. I can't be at ease until he's in the hands of the Mill. Keep an eye on this guy. Don't even give him a chance to try anything. Alright. Now that you know where the storehouse keys are, don't disturb me any further, alright? I was gonna, though. By the way, Roshi, you must have seen some raw lumenstone ore on the way here, right? I have. If you need to, come look for me and I'll help you polish them up. They're actually pretty good as adjuvants down in this place. They seem to have the power to restrain the encroachment of that black mud-like substance, almost as if they were born to be enemies. The principle of how that works escapes me, though. What can I say? I'm just not all that learned outside my profession. But once you see that thing, I think you'll understand. Interesting. Okay. Well then. Now I'm gonna have enough. There we go. Enhance!
There are many great things to find in the chasm. Treasures, answers to questions, more questions that you want answers for. There's a lot of great things. There are also a lot of great things on my YouTube channel and on my Patreon by you becoming a member and getting access to such great things. There are uncut Genshin Impact gameplay sessions on both platforms. You get the same thing on both, and it's good stuff. There's so many things that don't make it into these videos, whether it be theories, me losing my mind at something, making a stupid joke, getting lost, being an absolute genius. I'm not sure about that last one, but anyway, these are things you can consider, and I recommend it. By becoming Scholar Tier or up, the $2.99 option, that will get you access to these things. So give it a think. If it's something that catches your interest even just a little bit, I recommend checking it out. But anyway, that's it for me. Now let's get back to the other me doing the chasm thing and losing my mind.
Oh, chest.
I'll keep this close.
Oh, it's the cannonballs. Duh. Fire! Oh, that's way too high. I thought it was gonna lob, not just go straight up. Fire! Alright, well, we're gonna go further down because this thing doesn't lob at all. It's a sniper. Alright. Fire! Okay, it still needs to be lower. Jesus Christ, it's like a super sniper. Fire! Alright. We did it. Look, we've done it! Awesome, bullseye! It took me a couple tries. Just as planned. Looks like Clitopho does know what he's talking about after all. Guess we blamed him unjustly. Mostly you. Yeah, okay, yeah, wow. You mean you blamed him unjustly. Go apologize once you have the time. Yeah, you're right. I was too hasty. You were. Paimon wonders what's up ahead. Oh, it's scary. But it's also exciting. Shall we continue onward? Yes, let's go. Alright. Maintain a safety distance. Nice. What the hell? Lumenstone only started springing up like mushrooms within the chasm after the miners discovered this thing. This is definitely no coincidence. From the way it floats and its damaged state, it really does look like the fragments that Iris said existed on Dragonspine. And yeah, I'm talking about those floating fragments that you found earlier. Who knows? They might also be inexorably attracted to unite with a large fragment somewhere. Perhaps some nameless ancient civilization sleeps under our feet, just like the ancient catacombs on Dragonspine. What do you think? It's possible. We'll know if we go deeper within. The changes to the geological structure of the chasm have been accelerating. The black substance that you see covering the rocks only started showing up everywhere recently. I can't be sure, but I think that these things are all related. The mud, the flowing light, and this floating crystal fragment. Why would you think that? Well, that's because they all make me feel sort of queasy. It's like getting motion sick on a carriage, or like losing your sense of direction on a ship in a storm. Oh, really? Paimon feels alright. Are you unwell? If you don't feel so good, we can return to camp first. Thanks for your concern, but I'm fine. I've had my fair share of bouts of vertigo or seasickness. I'll be okay. Don't push yourself more than you should, alright? Thanks. Ah yes, have you noticed? There are 3 strange devices around this crystal thing. We should probably investigate them. What do you think? Oh, look at that. The Traveler isn't from here. We know this. He's not affected by the ley lines and how things are and all that stuff. Like, he's just, you know, he's that outside source. So it'd probably take, like, a great more of energy to actually hinder him in some way, if at all. That might not even happen still. He's unaffected. That's been proven various times, and especially even stated again in the Lantern Rite, but even before that as well. In the quest that we just did yesterday, the other day when I recorded, he straight up says, like, it's not going to hurt me, like, you know, like talking about that energy that Halfdan sacrificed himself to. Paimon doesn't feel it because she's straight up from Celestia, as this is. She's connected to it in some way, so she feels nothing. Yep. And we know that she's from Celestia. She's got the marking on her. And Joe has mentioned it. There's all sorts of stuff. There's more stuff. I can't wait to talk about it.
Is this an answer from this world?
Oh god, I want to do the thing. Yeah, I get it. Okay. There we go. Oh, I don't have enough energy. What does this do? Oh, that gives me energy. Cool. Maybe I... Oh, fuck. I didn't mean to use it like that. Okay. Alright, that's one. Whee! Oh. Oh, hi! Oh, man, this feels bad. Feels bad every time. Okay. I don't have the energy for it, so I'll grab some right here. Okay. Sorry that I couldn't help. I'll do better next time. You're fine. Don't worry about it. I don't expect you to fight. I can't get mad at that. Ah, shit. I'm in the goo. Yeah, what's her face is, getting some negative effects for being down here. Close to this thing. Okay, we did it. Nice! That was easy! It's kind of cool, too. I like how you can clear the mud with the light power stuff. Okay.
Bow before the abyss.
Oh, stop it. I don't want to bow before the abyss.
Take your true form.
I'm trying to sympathize with you guys a little bit, but you're just always jerks to me. I don't get it. I just want to talk to my sister, man.
No touching.
You? What?
The abyss shall rise once again.
Well, we'll see about that. Now, if you said Conria will rise once again, I'd be like, yeah, man. Hell yeah. Maybe. Maybe I'll say... Oh, I don't know if I want to say that. Maybe. It depends. I need to find out more. And I will. Ooh. It exploded. She's dying. Phew, that's better. Much better. The air suddenly got a whole lot cleaner. That thing flew away and blasted a path open for us. Whoa, you scared us. It's almost like you had a case of terminal acidity. Paimon, don't you mean terminal lucidity? You probably need to go back to class, Paimon. Oh yeah, sure. Just focus on Paimon and stuff. By the way, terminal lucidity is not used this way. Should we be more concerned about Zhiqiong? I'm fine now. I was just suffering from maladjudgment a moment ago, so I might have looked pretty frightening. But I'm fine now. Please don't worry. It's like how people might feel faint due to the thinned air if they climb a very high mountain for the first time, or find it hard to breathe in deep waters. They're all small problems. Nothing every good adventurer must overcome. Wait, things every good adventurer must overcome. No problem at all, really. Small problems, says the person who talks about them so dramatically. God, I can't fucking talk. You sure you're alright? Shouldn't get too close to the crystal all the same. Also, don't watch from so close when you're fighting. When we're fighting. Just look at the state you're in already. I'll be fine, really. Don't you underestimate me. That's what adventurers should be like. They should walk with death and consider deadly peril a friend. We fear neither death nor danger. So, this is nothing I can't handle. What are you even talking about? It's nothing. Please don't worry about me. You dying? Not a few paces away from where you nearly collapsed and you're talking nonsense again. I'm just worried about your safety. That's right. We're talking about something different altogether. Stop being stubborn and go back to the surface to rest. No, please. Listen to me. They're not different. They're the same thing. What just happened was just a small setback. I can overcome it for sure. The environment here is no harsher than that of the Mare Javari. Ooh. Please don't laugh at me, but I don't think I'm much inferior to Stanley in Adventures. Stanley in Adventures? Oh, I guess the stories of Stanley in his adventure. Oh, yeah, the Adventures of Stanley. Alright, yeah. Then ordinary people like me can do the same as those seasoned adventurers. Just with some extra grit. That's what I believe. I'll persist no matter what. And I'll do my best not to be a burden to you. Then let Paimon ask you a question. Earlier, when you came into contact with that black, muddy, smelly stuff, did you feel uncomfortable like this too? Kinda? It wasn't that serious. Don't try to downplay. Give us an honest answer. Well, yes, but just like this time, I just needed to tough it out, you know? It was nothing serious. This person has got to be the king of the land of understatements. How can you be sure that you won't be in mortal danger if exposed for it for too long? You might feel better if you go back to the camp and take a rest. You need to go back and take a rest. I can't. This expedition has just gotten exciting, you know? I don't want to slow us down. If you're gonna be sick and fall behind, then you are slowing us down. Like, you're slowing us down right now for having this conversation with you because you keep lying to yourself. It's best that you go and tell everyone else what we found. The other people on this expedition need you to lead the way for them. That's right. Jinwoo, Keduv, and the others still need you to guide them. If you run off by yourself into the depths, who's going to lead the way for them? You are the map person. Please go back and tell them of the dangers that may await them ahead. You can guide them and steer them clear of any hazardous areas. But I don't want to be a team player. No worries, we'll be fine. Let's rendezvous on the front later. Okay. I understand. Do you really? I'll go back to camp and guide them through a safe path clear of the dark mud so we can go deeper into the chasm. Sorry, I was being too stubborn. Yep. Better keep your promises and hold your horses and stay clear of dangerous places. Alright, I get it. I'll do as you say. That's the spirit. Roshi, let's head off. There's normal people like this who are just as determined to put themselves in danger for the sake of exploration and adventure and discovering something new and knowledge. All this stuff. So, no matter what A was planning to do, she was going to fail regardless. Her eternity doesn't exist. It's not a thing that can happen. It never was a thing that could happen. She just thinks it could have been. Yeah. I think the only way to stop humanity from doing its own thing, like, sure, it can be controlled to an extent, but I think eventually you're gonna have outliers. You're gonna have people that do things that break the mold, and and people will constantly change, and it's just a thing. Like, I just feel like that's been a theme for a lot of things, not even just in this game, but in other things too. Humans have always been like the race to maybe seem kind of bland when compared to others that might get like perks or special abilities in something, but usually that human race would get something like a little bonus at the start because they don't have all the other stuff, and that's because they're determined individuals. Humans don't live that long. They, compared to some other stuff out there, they try to use their time to the most of their advantage as they can, and by doing that they're able to accomplish great things because they might be more motivated to do so than someone else. It's like, for example, put an elf alongside a human. They are practically immortal, or they live for a super long time, right? They have all the time in the world to practice their craft and do what they want, and like they'll be perfectionists and all sorts of crazy stuff, and they'll be really good at it. They could spend hundreds of years to be the best in that thing. Humans don't have that. Yet, they will still do their best to match what an elf can do in their short time. It might not quite match their skill level. Who knows? But for sure, humans as a race and fantasy usually get like the reward for most improvement. You know what I mean? They're able to do a lot in a short period of time compared to other things. That's kind of a tangent, but yeah, it just got me thinking, like, because this is just one person. And yeah, not everyone is going to be as stubborn and gung-ho as she is, but this also doesn't mean that she's the only one who's like this. You gonna wake up? Yeah, you did, huh?
Cryo Incarnate!
Born of ice and frost, for Rex Lapis!
Remember when I had to, like, cry myself to sleep because of those guys? Badong! Ow, my ears. That's ominous. Okay. Now it's time for the other bell. If you know what these say, feel free to tell me. for stuff like this, when it comes to like ancient writing stuff, I don't mind if I'm not the one who deciphers it, because I know it's been around and that people definitely have deciphered it. And for me to just do that, it would kind of be, I mean, it would be fun, but it would also kind of be a waste of time when it's like, oh, I could just look up what that specifically means. Oh wait, I can actually... Oh, I didn't know I could do that. Wait. Oh no, this changes everything. Where were the other ones? That's probably like a hidden quest or some shit. God damn it. Where were the other ones? Well, maybe I'll come back and do it, because I can't go back the way I came, I don't think. Okay, I'm up here now. Hi.
By ordinance divine.
Access denied. You can bully me? Diana special!
Oh, man. Insufficient energy? You gotta be kidding me with that shit. Damn it. I lost all my energy. That just feels bad. Alright. How do I get more of that here? Nope, didn't want to do that. I needed energy for this, I imagine, over here. No, this is the bell. I gotta activate all this stuff. If I... Shit. I didn't have enough energy for that. This is turning out to be a lot longer than I thought it was going to. No complaints. I like all the cool stuff that I'm finding right now. It was just annoying to get to this point because of what I already talked about. The dialogue between these characters just at each other's throats and just being assholes and just annoying me. I keep thinking that's an air current and it's not. I'm blind. Oop. I never learned what these did. But you break them. Okay, so this made those appear. Got it. Okay. Oh god, it didn't come back yet. There we go. Makes it easier once you have at least one of these up. Okay. Oh! You're back. Hi.
Transfiguration.
Or you're here. I don't know if I met you in particular before. I didn't mean to assume.
All hail.
can fix this.
Ow!
Wind blade.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't want to do that. Hi, Ganyu. Sorry. Ah! We good. Al Kabong! No one knows that reference. You have to be over 30 to know that reference, probably. Let's get out of here! Alright, we'll get out of here. We want to go over here. Okay. What's gonna happen now? Ooh, I can get this. No! It won't let me. Shit. I hope I don't fall to my death. Okay.
Transfiguration. Born of
Oh, God!
blaze over.
The truth.
Look at you, Bluetail.
Access denied.
Ow! Ow! Jesus! There's so much shit.
Take your true form.
God damn it. God damn it. I actually got wrecked. I went in a little too hot.
With the wind.
Grace be upon you. Hear the inferno. The door is opened unto you. Revelation from on here, the inferno.
Oh boy, that was close. Oh no! I still got hit by the fire. That sucks. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh, I don't have the right thing on. Okay, okay.
Think you can bully me?
Transfiguration.
Wind blade.
Diana Special.
Oh boy.
My will embodied.
Got him. Woo! That was a close one. I messed up. I went in a little too hard. Damn. Sorry, Ganyu. Feels bad. Curious Cube. Wherefore did the Spirit Stone descend? Huh. Cube. An unknown construct that you discovered in the depths of the chasm. It resembles an intricately made cube. Hi. I found you. It's great to see that you're alright. What are those two creatures? I've never seen anyone or anything like that. Alright, alright. There's no need to be so strict. I won't risk provoking them. I know. How'd you get in front of us? We came through a hidden mine on the western side that just so happens to let us get around the areas infested with the black matter and the strange creatures below. Are you alright? I'm fine. The road was pretty hard to find and no mistake. It might have been some sort of path the treasure hoarders carved out en route to their loot stashes, but I can't imagine them wanting to come down this far either. Well, our campsite isn't too far away. Let's talk as we go, shall we? Alright. Hey, there we go. Sounds not long. Oh, the bells? Yeah, they heard the bells. Okay. We're here. Welcome to the forward operating... Okay, missed it. Cool. Oh, hello there. Is there something you need? Yeah, I'm supposed to talk to you. You're coughing away. You sure you're okay? Does she look paler? Or was she always this pale? She looks kind of like gray. Something's, man. Last time I saw someone losing their color was Tepe, and you know, that didn't really... Okay, yep. I'm alright, really. The air down here is just kind of thin, which doesn't sit too well with me. Ah, yes. It's the map that I drew earlier. Well, that feels better. You'd best rest up. Don't go running around all over the place now. Speaking of maps, we've got one for you as well. It's a map of the two strange bells. Seems like it's something those dastardly Fatui left behind. I don't know about that. Thank you. I'll incorporate this new location into my map. Wait a moment. Did you say Fatui? They've tunneled into this place as well? Certainly looks like it. Looks like we've got to be even more careful while exploring the chasm. Speaking of which, we found this. You've been around here more, Zhiqiong, so you probably know what this is used for, right? This? I think I found a gate with a symbol near it, near to this one somewhere deeper down. Sorry. If I remember correctly, you could hear the wind behind the gate. I'm quite sure that there should be a large open space behind it for us to explore. I wonder what relationship this thing has to that gate. Might it be a key of some sort? Ketiv. Jingqiong's right. This is a device used to unlock the gate. Whoa, where did you come from? He's part of the crew, Paimon. Ah, hello before joining the conversation might be nice. Depends. Sorry, I was just too eager to say that this strange device is indeed used to open doors. Once I looked into similar devices, and just as luck might have it, the device is in your hands is an exact match to the one in my research lab. Unfortunately, neither alchemy nor basic mechanics can help us understand the energy held within these devices, nor can they explain the principles behind their ability to unlock the locked gates. A research lab? Aren't you a paleontologist? We Amerta take a rather dim view of those who rely purely on theory. Damn, feels bad. That said, we often have to work with those blockheads from Spentamad. All the same. Well, that's all I can tell you. There isn't much else to be said with regard to the Academia. Words. Oh, I have a pillow right here. You can keep talking. You keep going. Not that we'll understand or anything, of course. Oh, I'll stop. I didn't form this exploration team to divulge all our secrets or something. Whatever the case, if we're able to find that gate,
that Zhiqiong spoke of, well, we'll be able to use this strange device to open it. Let's go together then, shall we? Ever since you shared this new map with me, I've been left with this last section unmapped. I just thought that we could... Whoops, sorry, you know, we could get it all done in one go. Sorry, you alright? We can leave the map thing aside for now. Have you had close contact with that black muddy stuff at any point? Oh, I'm fine. The environment's just not sitting too well with me. You know, I mean, this is nothing for a true adventurer. Nothing? Hey, you better wake up, you hear? You're the only person, I repeat, the only person in the whole team who has shown such serious negative reactions during this process. Ooh. We have to send you up to the surface to rest. If we go now, there's still time. Alright, don't look at me like that. Do whatever you want. It's not as if I'm your parent or something. Okay, do you mind explaining? I'm telling you this out of the goodness of my heart. Don't take it for a reason to violate the strictures of the academia. I'm sorry, I cannot divulge the details, but Zhiqiong has to get some distance from the thing under the chasm. No, she has to leave the chasm itself. Wait, come on, you're talking in riddles. Are you just annoyed that Zhiqiong's not well or something? She is very sick, yes. And if no one takes it more seriously, it really will be too late. Alright, please, just stop it. I joined this team of my own accord. I'm not going to change my decision based on what others say. Yes, and I suppose that as an adventurer, your primary concern is the remuneration. If you're willing to leave, I'll make sure you're compensated. It will be quite the generous package. The representatives from Liyue will understand as well. Sorry, I'll have to excuse myself now. The area Roshi cleared out needs remapping. I shan't waste your time any further. Right, Roshi. I'll head to the gate that I mentioned before later. If that's where you're heading as well, we can meet up there. Damn, she's still here. This kid is not to be reasoned with at all. You're being too harsh on Zhiqiong, Khedive. I don't think so. Exactly. You were so curt, and you didn't explain anything either. Is there any wonder that you ticked her off? I just didn't expect that she would have literally no concern for her life at all. You know what? Forget it. She can do what she wants. And then she'll regret it later. And ask for help. That's how young people are. Always got to take a hit or two before they learn. What is exactly wrong with Zhiqiong anyway? What we're facing is, in essence, very similar to the anomalies on Dragonspine, in the sense that their source is something alien to this world we know, and it involves the clash of two energies. And that is why we had to get you on the team, Roshi, since you are able to manipulate the elements without the use of a vision. For normal people like us who neither have visions nor can manipulate the elements, those anomalies are malignant, even fatal. Those who have close contact with the source of the anomalies may begin to lose touch with the world. Some will weaken swiftly and even... So, Zhiqiong is in trouble. Oh. Everything just exploded on my end. I don't know why. Sorry about that.
I don't know if it caused any problems. That's as much as I can say. Wait, then what are we supposed to do? Should we chase after her? It's her choice. But we can't just stand by and watch. You should at least try, Roshi. Well, don't let me delay you either way. I'll leave you to your own business. There are still a great many secrets for us to discover down there. And if you meet Zhiqiong, please take care of her on behalf of the rest of us. Okay. Alright. Looks like we have some exploring to do. The glowing narrows. Gotta get to her. Okay. Let's go.
The smell from the mines has changed again.
Boost me. Oh, wait. Whatever it is strikingly similar to the way in which locals here 500 years ago described the Dark Calamity. Oh. But today, the Yakshas are a distant memory, and Rex Lapis, too, has left us. I must admit that this is the most worried I've ever been for the safety of us mortals. Sorry, I kept you back just to tell you all this pointless nonsense. Still, never mind. You stay safe now, alright? Let me see what you said in the beginning. Oh, you're here. Something's been wrong with Yichun lately. I suspect that it's that tainted stuff that's affecting her mind and body. Whatever it is strikingly similar to the way in which locals here 500 years ago described the Dark Calamity. Okay. So when I imagine when they say Dark Calamity, they're just talking about the calamity in general. Right. And when you say locals here, are you referring to people that lived within the chasm? Or are you talking about Liyue? But today the Yakshas are... Wait, whatever it is striking similar to the way in which locals here 500 years ago described the Dark Calamity. But today the Yakshas are a distant memory. And Rex Lapis too has left us. So the Yakshas, are you... They're making it sound like Yakshas were a people. That doesn't sound right, though. Because that comes out of nowhere. Because they say locals here 500 years ago described the Dark Calamity. But today, the Yakshas are a distant memory. There's no reason to bring up Yakshas unless if they were the locals. Please tell me if I'm misunderstanding that. I was under the impression that the Yakshas were, like, that there were only, like, a handful of them. Right? And Xiao is, like, the last one that we know of. Unless if they... I have an idea that there might be another Yaksha that's out there. But, I mean, the one that the Traveler knows of as of right now at this point in the story, Xiao is the only one. Oh. Down we go. We. The glowing narrows. Oh. Roneth, banished knight, no!
No touching! Think you can bully me? You handle your drink, huh?
This feels bad. Maybe I could have talked to him, I don't know. Probably not. Oh god, I'm frozen.
Do your master's bidding.
Scratch.
Oh, you have a shield.
This is long overdue. Born of ice and frost.
Needle of Retribution, never forget.
Ooh. I won't. I'll try not to. Oh god, Orb of the Blue Deaths. I remember. Oh god. I remember I saw a switch in the other place. If I had 9 of these, I could do a thing. A strange gem left behind by a foe from the abyss. If you look into it hard, it is almost as if you are looking to a long-born dream shrouded by a deep fog. Yeah. Yeah, okay. About that. A one-eyed carving that emanates an ominous energy with no indication of what it's made of. As you gaze upon this idol, you can almost hear a strange, comforting whisper. See, my child, all that lies under the throne of heaven shall be destroyed by upheaval. The eternal peace of the pitch-dark void shall embrace us all. Two-legged one. Whoa. A mushroom? I don't want to talk to a mushroom. I'm be honest. Not right now. Is this the mushroom that's talking to us? Oh boy. I'm sorry. I would love to explore everything, but I want to complete the quest first. I can come back. If you want me to talk to the mushroom in another video, let me know. I'll do it. I'll talk to a mushroom. I don't care. But right now I want to focus on getting this this chasm exploration complete. I don't know where her hideout is. Not that I was going to go to it right now, but I'd like to still know because I think that's interesting that we have a
Is this
a
an
Fatui
answer from
thing
this world?
happening now. There she is. Hey, Roshi, you're here. What are you doing here? What's wrong? You look so good. Did I annoy you in some way? You know, Paimon's having trouble telling who looks worse between the two of you. The road ahead is very dangerous. You need to get some rest. You know, everyone's actually really concerned about you. Please don't care so little about your own safety. Of course I know they're worried. But it's like I said before, this is what an adventurer's life should be like. Going into places that kill you. No adventurers in this world would balk in the face of danger. And I have no wish to lie in bed in my cottage. Dotage. I'd read that wrong. Withered by age, relying on others to eat or even get myself to the toilet. But that's probably what's going to have to be a lot sooner in your life because you're weakening, you're lessening your whole lifespan here, so just saying. If the alternative is stability and boredom, I'll choose danger any day. I'd rather lay my life down here than lie in some cushy bed waiting for time to claim me. And this is what I was talking about before. Humanity, for the most part, is not complacent here. And to understand why someone like Raiden would be like, no, don't be outgoing. Stop it. Be the same. Be neutral. Be whatever. Not that she's like that anymore, but how we met her, you know. Yeah. It's just, it would never work. I belong here. I know it. A comfy job with the ministry? That's not for me. Khediv's Mora? Doesn't own me. I get it. It's the thrill of the adventure. It's being an adventure. It's creating your own story. It has nothing to do with earning money and all that shit.
Although it helps, but it's not why she does it. As opposed to those lucky few who have visions. Adventure, exploration, challenge. These are the things that can only be truly experienced by normal people like us. So when it comes down to it, it's all about you, huh? Haven't you spared a single thought for others? This is also true. She is also being very selfish because there's a lot of people who care for her who would not want harm to come to her, but she is too obsessed with her own adventures, which probably leads into like her legacy, the story that she leaves behind, like Stanley had, and all that stuff. So yeah, I've said it before. This is my own personal business. It's got nothing to do with anyone else. I'm sorry that they might feel bad about the matter, but must you really go deep into such dangerous places? You want to leave a memory of yourself behind, do you? Yes, I mean, no. I mean, yes, I don't want to be forgotten. Oh, that's very real. Oh, man, that's very real. God damn it, I'm sympathizing. Yeah. At least this way I'll leave some maps behind, and I'll have borne witness to the sights of the chasm. And I would have accomplished all this, stepping into the realm of the forbidden, as a normal human being. And the trail of the Yaksha who defended Liyue in legends might be behind this gate, if I could reach that place. Okay. I don't know if I can make it there, but I wish that I could get closer to these unknown places. Perhaps we might truly find the reason for the anomalies here in the chasm. Everyone needs a rest, ordinary or not. There may be worse things behind the gate. We're all worried about you. Please don't take such poor care of yourself. What you need to do right now is regain your strength. Please go back to the camp and take a rest. Yep, that's right. You should totally get some more rest. The road ahead is still plenty dangerous. You can just wait for us to finish clearing the obstacles ahead before following after. It won't be too late. Oh, man, it's so rough because Paimon and Ether are absolutely right. At the same time, her whole thing is like, but me, an ordinary person, needs to be the person that pushes forward. A normal human should do this, is like in her mindset. Like, so it's not just, oh, someone with great powers saved the day again. Oh, someone with great powers discovered the mysteries of this crazy place that people have been wondering about for who knows how long. Like, it's so for her to go back to the camp and have Paimon here say like, we'll go ahead and make it safe for you. It's like, you just took the thrill out of it. You discovered and got to see everything. Like, she's not the person who saw it. Or she's not the person who discovered it if she does this. So I totally get why she shouldn't. I think she should go back to the camp. Because, you know, she'll die otherwise. I think there needs to be a balance between the whole, like, yeah, you don't want to be forgotten, but you can also die forgotten. You need to be alive in order to not be... in order to establish something in order for you to not be forgotten. She got nothing right now. Yeah, you made some maps. Your body's gonna get lost in here or something. Maybe discovered later. Oh, cool. I found a map of the place that I'm already in. Like, I already... You know, like, Anyway, someone needs to record down what we've seen, right? If no one records the stuff, no one will remember it after all. Got a point there, Paimon. Paimon being reasonable? Say it ain't so. Come on, Roshi, what are you talking about? You know what I'm talking about, you little shit. I get it. I'll go back if you insist, but please, keep your wits about you as well. We will. Stay safe on the way back now. She's lying. She's gonna sneak in after us. Paimon has no idea if she really heard a word we said. Well, I'm gonna push the button now. Cube! Okay. Ooh. Fatui action log number 4. An explosion has occurred, cause unknown. The Makash device, which should have theoretically been able to clear the abyssal corruption from this place, has overloaded and been destroyed. The black pollutant on the main fragment has begun to regenerate. We need to sum up what we've learned thus far. One or several hard strikes aimed at key stress points on the main fragment can cause the black matter to retreat. Okay. Our scouting parties have discovered human activity in different locations. Whether they are human or some other creature is unclear, but perhaps they might even be the culprits behind the black matter's propagation. I feel like that was a hint for something that's to come. Oh, we got steps and a light. I love going down a long dark tunnel heading towards a light. That's not ominous at all. Oh, it's another... freaking crazy. Oh, I wanted to get the... okay. This doesn't look like a natural cave. It looks like something huge cut right through this place instead. Huh. Actually, rammed right through might be more accurate. You know, Roshi, don't you think this floating thingy looks rather familiar? This resembles what we saw on top of Dragon Spine back then. It certainly does. There. Smell or aura is pretty similar. Whatever it is, it's really spooky. What have you discovered, Paimon? Oh, whatever it is, this is pretty creepy. You know, doesn't that stone tablet look kind of new to you? It doesn't look like it fits in with the ruins around it at all. Although the inscription cannot be understood per se, a little observation reveals that the engraving is a map of the surrounding area, and that the other pictures have something to do with the floating crystal. So the big crystal has 5 weird devices around it, and these lines are connected to the crystal. Gah! Paimon can't read this. Why is this diagram so messy? Looks like we need to activate those 5 devices. Then, someone needs to hit the crystal or something. And then the black spots will disappear. I guess they just forgot to draw those splotches. So the application of external force can speed up the purification. After that... wait a minute. Why did they draw this big worm? Okay. Seems like this stone tablet is telling us to beware of the super big worm. Perhaps it's a warning for us to beware of stepping on worms? So hitting the crystal will awaken some kind of giant creature. Huh. That sounds a lot easier to get. But still, we've got to try it before we know for sure. Also, Roshi, look at that purple blackish stuff. It's all over the big crystal. Looks pretty similar to that dark mud we encountered before, too. This looks exactly as depicted on the stone tablet. Well, let's start from activating those devices. Yeah, you're right. Oh-ho! Very fearless of you, Paimon. Well, we're already here, so we might as well do something. Indeed we shall. Hell yeah. God damn. Perilous plunge. All right. Here I go to mess things up. This is sick. All right? This is crazy. Oh man. But I'm curious about the dark tendrils. Hear me out. So they talk about some big worms, some big creature things. So what if there's a creature here that is similar to like Orobashi or the Thunderbird or something else. Big ol' monster creature. And I feel like Celestia had some pillars drop in certain areas when they didn't like something that was going on a certain way. But then we have these dark tendrils. There's the whole mention of the second one to arrive. I feel like they were a big cause of stuff collapsing, falling from Celestia. Could these dark, purplish tendril things be from that entity using a part of Celestia to hold this in place to restrain something from escaping this area because it could potentially pose a threat, or could have at the time? Just a random thought. But then again, it could also be like, there could also be like Yaksha related stuff, that because that's a thing apparently that we're dealing with. The music is freaking, oh my god. Oh.
No touching. Shake it and stir.
This is long overdue.
Okay. We're gonna keep going. Yeah, and like I was saying before, these crystals that we've been picking up, like, they're a part of this thing. You know? Purify the large crystal. Okay, there's another one over here. Somewhere! Oh, boy. Bro, just look at that. Look at what's swirling around it. It looks all digital and shit. Like these glitchy effects. Like, oh man, it's... Gets my brain buzzing.
Born of ice and froth.
Think you can bully me? Look at you, Blue Down.
With the wind!
Transfiguration.
Ow, what the hell?
By ordinance divine.
Okay. Yeah. Oh. Oh, but my light went out. You made my light go out, though. Damn it. How could you? Here we go. Oh, because I need the light to actually charge the thing. That makes sense. Okay. So anyway, yeah. So the Abyss seem to be here, and they're corrupting these crystals, and I don't exactly know what they're doing. Are they trying to get power from it? Are they trying to restrain it or hold it in place or something? I'm not exactly sure what they're planning, but I mean, either that or we just have the Abyss little people attracted to it, but it looks like it's a Abyss energy stuff, you know? So there is that. Oh, more words. Oh, he disappeared. Okay, cool. Oh, look at that down there. That's not going to be a boss fight. That'd be silly. Oh, wait. The teleporter is above me. Hold up. Whoa! Can you climb the thing, please? Can you You cannot climb it. Okay, got it. Understood. So the teleport was still above me somewhere. Oh, it was up on that one. Oh, I see. I messed up. Alright. I'll go back for it. It's fine. Let's handle this, shall we? Oh, it's the dogs.
No touching. Blaze over.
Can't handle your drink. Huh, sketch.
Born of ice and frost. Take your true form. Cryo incarnate.
Windblade! Disappear!
Okay. Nope, don't want to do that yet. I want it to charge first. Alright. Now I'll eat something. There we go. I just want to get on top of this. And if I could get that teleporter, that'd be great. Whoa! 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 Bullshit! What the fuck? Don't be like that with me. I climbed up this just fine before! I don't like that. There it is. I just had to turn around, that's all. Imagine that, turning around. Looking in all directions. Crazy, couldn't be me. In fact, it wasn't. Alright. That feels like it makes my life easier. Whether or not I end up using it or not is a whole nother question, but it comforts me. It comforts me that it's there. Oh, hi. Hold on, let me just do this real quick. Alright, now we can fight. Thanks for waiting for me.
This is long overdue. No touching.
Shake and stir. Sketch. Look at you, Spoontail.
Shall rise once again.
Oh, you're dead. Whoops. And you're all charged. Good. Hell yeah. Alright, now where's the last one? On the other side. I think? Oh, it's way up there. Oh. So what if I climb up that and then jump over there and hover? There we go. We're fine now. Okay. Now see, I don't even need to climb. I can just run up the whole thing. Oh! Alright, we're good. We're so good. What you guys talking about?
By ordinance divine. For Rex Lapis. Born of ice and frost.
Just gonna heal a little bit. Alright, just a tiny bit. Okay. Still have a little bit left. Enough to charge this. Oh, or not. Cool, love that. Why? Why is it like that? Why does it come back so fast? What am I missing? Oh, I'm gonna need this, huh? Shit. Okay. I need more? God damn it. Alright. I'll go and grab this over here then. I wonder if these things will come back if you totally mess up. Okay, 4 should be enough, you'd think. There you go. Oh.
Disappear.
Goodbye. That came back way too fast. What the fuck? Oh, it's because I just ran out of energy because it sapped it from me? That's fine. Sorry, I was getting angry. I wasn't aware that that's sapped energy from me too, I guess. Looks like we've come to the bit where we've got to apply some external force to the crystal. You ready, Roshi? Are you sure the diagram on the stone tablets are reliable? Well, we've come this far.
Maybe.
Oh!
I wasn't meant for this world.
Oh, I died in this. I didn't know you died in this. I actually did not know that you died in that. Hi, Paimon, sorry. There's a problem. We have a problem, Paimon. This is stupid. Can I talk to you as a different character? Or are you gonna switch to Ether and Ether's gonna die again? Okay. Alright, come on, let's get to the big crystal. Okay. Wow, I was like one sentence away. Jesus! Hopefully a cutscene doesn't start and I fall to my death right now. Let me get over something, please. Nope! Okay. Oh! Oh, this thing. Yeah, I fought you. cool. Good.
Transfiguration! Do your master's bidding!
Born of ice and frost.
They're big. Look at how big they are.
Shake it and stir. Can't handle your drink. Huh.
Oh.
My will embodied!
No touching. Come on.
Oh boy.
Focus.
Oh god. Oh, I'm stuck in the.
All hail. We're way behind schedule.
Uh-oh.
We're way.
Nope, 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 bet.
Yep. That's my story. That's how I ended up in this mess. Right here, right now. And I'm sure we could guess how this ends, but why not watch and see for ourselves?
I'm out of light. I don't know if that's gonna do anything. I mean, I thought it would maybe make a shield, but I won't break and see what it does. Yeah, we're experimenting. Oh! Oh, it's gonna give me light? Okay. Stop it! Hell yeah.
Born of ice and frost.
Oh!
Transfiguration!
No! Oh, something else is happening. Second form? I thought I was hurting it quite fine. Oh. Oh! There she is! Ooh! Damn! Where are you going? Just gonna go right back to where you were, huh? Oh, and then we escape, I guess? Alright, sure. Huh? Is it over? It all kind of feels like a dream. Looks like that thing up there has gone back to normal. The air feels less heavy, too. Even though we've reached the bottom of the chasm, and even defeated the creature down there somehow, but it doesn't feel like we've answered any questions. In fact, we've got more questions now than we did before. Like, for example, what was that thing above us? Why did a giant serpent come roaring out? Where did that dark mud and that strange monsters come from? The monsters that follow the dark mud here seem to be eating at the big crystal. And Zhiqiong mentioned that a yaksha was here once. There's way too many questions for Paimon. Looks like the chasm still has many secrets that are yet to be discovered. Yeah, no wonder adventurers like Zhiqiong are so committed to exploring this place. But things should quiet down a bit in here now that we've cleared this big thing up, right? Still looks like a long way off before the mines can reopen. But our exploration mission seems complete. We'll worry about that other stuff in the future. Oh yeah, one more thing. It feels like someone helped us during that fight with the big snake. Did you hear this shoom sound during the fight? Sort of. Well, never mind. When we head back, we can ask Zhiqiong if she saw any strangers. Wherefore did the Spirit Stone descend? I forgot that we saw Yelan earlier. That was cool. So now I have to do a thing that's very important. I have to see if I can climb the pillar. But seeing as I can't climb a normal fucking rock, well, I don't know if that's going to be possible, but I have to try. Let me grab you. Ha! But now the question is, can I get on top of it? Yes! There's a treasure! Ah, hey! Ooh. Nice. Let's go up. Let's go and talk to Zhiqiong. I saved the day. You would have died in there. You're welcome. Great, you're back! Yep, we're back. There have been several earthquakes ever since you went through that gate. We don't know what's going on down there, but we're glad to see that you're both okay. Well, you don't look too bad yourself. Looks like the rest helped, eh? How are things on your end? I followed your advice and rested here all this while. I'm feeling a whole lot better now. Was this all due to that thing behind the gate? I didn't go in there, but I could feel some strange pulsing within. Something amazing must have been back there. I'm sure of it. You could still look if you want. I grew up listening to tales of the Yakshas, and some of my seniors used to say that one of them was sealed inside the chasm and slumbers to this day. Okay. So... I don't know if there was only a handful of Yakshas forever. But there were Yakshas that were considered, like, heroic, like, Yakshas. Xiao being one of those, right? So, this weird feeling that everyone's getting, or that she's definitely suffering from being so close to it, from adventuring further and deeper than any of the other explorers. It's like the karmic debt, right? It's like that darkness that they have when they slay these demons and they kind of absorb that, but it affects people if they're too close to them, which is why they stay away, which is why Xiao doesn't go near people, because he doesn't want to inflict harm upon them with all this dark curse-like karmic energy within him, whatever you want to call it. So if there was a Yaksha that did live here at one point, or a Yaksha that went missing, or a Yaksha that was buried, or something that passed away in here, maybe in the depths of the chasm, the whole place, like, just this stuff, this mud that we're seeing is part of the karmic curse. And the abyss creatures they're like, I don't know, attracted to it. Holy shit. Is the Upside Down City just where the Yakshas used to live? That would be older than Conria. It would also explain why there's the fountain of water that purifies, and, like, although it can't cure the curse, it's like a place where they could go and, like, feel a little relieved from all that the dark energy that they absorb, that karmic debt crap thing, all that stuff. I don't know the right terminology that I'm using here, but you know, see what I mean? Well, we didn't see this Yaksha you speak of. There was a huge floating crystal in there. So the crystal in the upper levels did fly towards it,
A fragment desiring to be part of the whole once again. So that's the key to solving the mystery of the chasm. I might go and see it for myself later. Thank you. So, as for that dark mud, sorry, it hasn't been completely cleared out yet. It'll experience a gradual retreat. Kind of, that one glob just keeps spawning every 2 seconds. Yep, now that we've removed the taint from that large crystal, that stinky mud should be back underground in no time. I understand. I'll inform the other team members. It seems that our exploration of the chasm has met with some initial success. This is way stronger than that time at Xiaoying Village. Xiaoying Village? What's that? This is the most famous tea house in Liyue. Top-notch scenery, top-notch tea. You haven't heard of it? Well, not that I like that place very much, even if it is my second home after Mingyang Village. I know every last creek and tree in that place like the back of my hand. Oh yeah, we know that she's all into stories and stuff, and yeah. So she'd go to these tea houses, probably listen to these stories, all that stuff. She knows about the whole Stanley thing. She's inspired to that. It's all coming together. It makes sense. I guess I would have remembered the place of... guess I would have remembered the place and the people more fondly if it wasn't for that disagreement I had with that one commission giver. While on a map-making assignment. Whatever. No point talking about that now. And well, I say I don't like the place. But I do achieve something great this time. But if I do achieve something great this time, it would be good to go back there to rest. The old man's tea is a truly unforgettable experience, after all. But over to more pleasant thoughts. The next time I am back home, I'll be a famous adventurer having tea with the old man, you know? I do hope you'll be there to see it. I would love to watch you drink tea, I guess. There I go again. Talking about unrealistic stuff. Well, we could use this opportunity to become an official exploratory team under the Ministry of Civil Affairs, but I don't think we'll be going anywhere anytime soon. After all, it was due to your spelunking that we were able to avoid the perils of the path, such that no one was injured or lost, and that our material losses proved negligible. I think that we might stay here for a while yet. Health and Ministry staff watch over the underground anomalies and maintain the exploration facilities. Did you encounter any strangers after we left? What? Well, I didn't see anyone on the way back, and I fell asleep pretty quickly once I got back to the camp, so I didn't see anyone else pass by. What's wrong? What's with the sudden question? Yelan. Never mind, it's nothing. Well, if you're leaving, don't forget to say hi to Mooning as well. Tell him that I'm gonna be promoted. Who knows who's gonna be the boss of who before long, eh? Okay. So, yeah, the whole mud and all that stuff, that was definitely causing everyone to be more irritable and out of sorts, for sure, I think. Even though they didn't directly say it, it's heavily, it's like implied, especially when talking to her. Hi, Mooning. So. You're back, Roshi. How'd things go? There's good news to be had from underground, I hope. We tell him everything. Haha! See what I told you? The exploration team were a reliable lot, and the expedition was bound to be fruitful. I have received the ore samples and data that Khedive and Jinwu have gathered. The unknown matter is in full retreat, and the geological shifts have largely ceased. It's a good omen indeed, thanks to your help. The Millif have also expressed no objections to our plans for further exploration and restoration. In fact, they should be getting ready to descend into the mine themselves. I don't remember you expressing such effusive support before. Humph, that's right. So, who was the one who was trying their best to prevent us from going down previously, huh? But we know that he was saying all that, so, like, he... Did it really go over our characters' heads? Did it really do that? Or are we just razzing him now? I don't know. Come on now, there's no need to be so straight about such things. I mean, I will pay you, and of course, the Chasm Exploration Team will become an official part of the Huishen Hall from this day forth. You need to work on your ability to change the topic. That's right, but since there's more to be had, we'll forgive you this time. Thank you. And you know, I did get a real earful from the higher-ups myself for letting you go down there without so much of a report back to headquarters. The higher-ups? Who? Yeah. And who would bother coming down here themselves to give you an earful anyway? You might not believe me, but it was the Yuehui herself. Oh, that's Kuching, right? She seemed quite concerned for your safety. Seriously? So Kuching's been keeping an eye on us this whole time? But the person we met down there didn't look anything like her. You actually saw the person... What? You actually saw the person clearly? You forgot? It's the one that went shoom and went right by us. It was super flashy and stuff. We will... Paimon, the difference is that... Oh my god. The world is ending. The sky is falling. Oh my... Oh, sorry. No, it's just a cloud, probably. I mean, Paimon, we were in combat. We were kind of distracted. While you just kind of float there, so you probably saw it. Anyway. You met someone else down there? Are you certain that it wasn't a treasure hoarder? Or a fatus? This is certainly worth recording. But don't worry, the Millith will help you look into it. Ah, yes, Roshi. Since I'm currently in charge of the exploration team's material needs, could I also ask you how things are with them at the moment? Zhiqiong isn't looking too good. I'm gonna narc. I'm being a narc now. That's right, she's still down in the mines, and she's not in the best of conditions. Jumu did mention her condition to me, and I chose to ignore it because fuck that person. I'll send a report recommending that the ministry send a medical team down. With any luck, she'll be patient and stay out of any hazardous zones. And the sun has returned! Clitopho joined up, but... He was a treasure hoarder previously? Will things really be okay? Oh, him? We all know him. He's not a bad person by nature. If you were able to trust him, Roshi, I don't think we'd gainsay you. I've never seen that before. Still, I think he'll have to wait for a while before he can be welcomed in any official capacity. Let's just call it a probation period, shall we? About Khedive. Oh, that fellow from Sumeru? Well, I won't lie to you. You can think of him as a sort of proxy. On the surface, he seems to be the organizer and the overall in charge, but in truth, even he answers to the Ministry of Civil Affairs. Sounds about right. Of course, this comes with some academic agreement that the Chising have with academia. The people upstairs went back and forth with academia for a while over this, and I'm not at liberty to say more, in any case. Whatever the case, a researcher from overseas is not exactly someone we would normally use words. But since he's willing to pay for the team from his own pocket, I suppose we have little reason to refuse his help. Well, what's the arrangement going to be from now on? The ministry will send more people down there. I suppose we've got to trouble our dedicated professional to delve into the perilous depths for us again. Your dedicated professional? Anyway, thanks for your help. You're always welcome here at the Chasm. Yes, indeed.
He's referring to Yelan, isn't he? And there you go again, changing the topic so suddenly. Okay, let's not get too hot and bothered about that. Ugh. In any case, the ministry thanks you. I don't think they used that correctly. In any case, the ministry thanks you for your services, and we will not stand in the way of your activities within the chasm any further. And that's it. That was my journey through the chasm. What a crazy ride. I didn't know what to really think about a lot of the stuff that was happening in here between Zhiqiong and all these other characters that we were meeting, and just like the bumping of heads and the tension building, and it was also getting me frustrated and stuff. And then I realized that was like the purpose of that, man. And it was something, and it was good storytelling, and I thoroughly enjoyed myself going through this, as tedious as it was at times. And let me tell you, there is a lot more to this. You are seeing a very, very cut down version of this. So yeah, you heard my ad, and if not, then by becoming a member, you get access to the full-length version. There's like at least 8 hours to just the chasm alone, not even including the Dainslift quest. So that's something to consider if you're interested in watching me lose my mind. But anyway, it was still a really fun experience, and I really went from not really feeling great about the Zhiqiong character to actually understanding her a lot more by the end of this, because of her just being human with no vision, and this idea of legacy, and how like the heroes throughout time are people who have visions and such. She doesn't have one, but she wants to prove herself as a normal person that can do great things, that doesn't need these powers in order to do these great things. And we've ran into this concept before with some other people being like, oh, I want to do this, but I can't because I don't have a vision. Oh no, it's too dangerous to go there because I don't have a vision. We have seen these things over and over again, and this is an interesting way to bring that back up and show that once again through this person who you're just like, oh man, they're just so stubborn, it's so annoying, they keep running off, and like, oh, what the hell is wrong with them? And then you get it, right? And then you get it. And that doesn't make her decisions right. She is still endangering herself and possibly other people, but at the same time, I totally get the concept of wanting to be known for something, or to leave something behind, to prove that you were there and that you made a difference, that you had a purpose. I think that can resonate with a lot of people. So that message in itself was very important. Plus, really cool environments. We got another nail, another pillar. I mean, I'm loving that stuff. I already gushed about that in the playthrough, I'm sure. And you know, a little bit of Yelan hints here and there, which I do eventually actually meet. The chasm was a lot of fun and interesting, and at the time going through it, I blew through this, I think, and there's a lot for me to do if I go back, so I imagine that I will be exploring it more in the future at some point in time. This was a lot of fun. Thank you so much for joining me. If you're curious about the Dainslift quest stuff, that actually happened smack dab in the middle of all these world quests. I got confused and it all got mixed up, but that will be the next video that you see. You're gonna see me meet Dane, and boy, is that whole situation a roller coaster of emotion. We'll get into that when we get into that, but until then, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate it. If you like the video, let me know by leaving a like. If you have something to say, drop a comment down below. If you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel already. It's a button, you can click it, it's right there. There is 70% of you who watch these videos who are not subscribed. Hit the button, it's not hard, you can do it, I believe in you. And if you believe in me even more, you can check the description for additional ways of how to support me by becoming a member, by joining the Patreon. You get the same benefits both ways, and it means a lot. From the bottom of my heart, it really does, and it supports me, and I'm able to do this because of you guys. So, once again, thank you for being here. And until next time, shine on, you crazy diamonds. Later.
You know, the one that the giant pillar smashed into.
Yeah.
Paimon took a quick peek before we left last time. There was some kind of light coming from inside. Don't you think that's a little strange?
I still have documents to deliver to the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
So you've been wondering about that too, huh? Now that we have some time on our hands, let's go and take another look.
But I just got out. What do you mean?